But when you look at this impact study and you think about taking it forward with your amazing team, what comes to mind for you?
Sure. I look at the number of children we've been able to impact in the last 40 years, obviously having taken on from Bakers, which is about 2.5 million lives. And I think to myself, if each lives impacts at least 4 other people or 6 other people,
I've got goosebumps.
imagine the compound impact we can have in this country. And that energizes me. And I know having the right partner on board, which obviously for us is very important, that when we do this sort of initiatives, we partner up with the right partners, and I think we've got that in CSA. My vision and my dream would be to see us double those numbers, and not in 40 years. If we can shorten the amount of time that we're able to double the impact, because we have such a big role to play in this country. KFC is an iconic brand. It's loved. We are everywhere, but we don't just want to be everywhere feeding people. We want to be everywhere feeding people's potential. And if we can multiply that impact in the shortest time possible, that for me would be a dream come true.
I think the impact study is the catalyst to that, to be honest. There's nothing nicer than winning and then want to win more. It's like, oh, you got the taste of that. Let's get a little bit more of that. But what I like about this, there's just so many different areas of improvement. It's such a big mandate you have as Cricket South Africa. Make cricket a truly national sport of winners, transformation, a major part of that, gender equality. It's very much mandate issues, but these are very livable issues that we deal with. You're addressing it via the KFC mini cricket program, but how amazing is it to see youngsters who played in the program now playing in World Cup finals?
It's amazing. We had our induction for a new board, I think it was a week or 2 ago, and when Eddie, our executive for domestic cricket.
Eddie Koze, everyone. Stars of the show at Cricket South Africa, and he would not like his name mentioned, so I've mentioned it.
Yeah. So presented the numbers, and especially for our Protea women's, the importance that mini cricket has played. Because remember, unlike the boys' pipeline, theirs wasn't really as well established.
Yes.
So the impact that mini cricket has had, most of those girls who played in Dubai in that final that broke our heart, came from mini cricket. So it's been quite an amazing partnership in that sense. But I also like to echo what Akhona said, and it's not a KPI, Bushe, but it would be quite good if we can actually even double these numbers for sooner than we thought. I spoke about it earlier that where I grew up in Soweto, our schools around there never had a KFC mini cricket as an example. You had to drive to the other side of Soweto to actually even know about it existing. And there's probably a lot of places like that, under-resourced places in South Africa. So it's a challenge for us as cricket with a good partner like KFC to do that. And I do hope that we'll be able to achieve that sooner than later, to have even more people getting involved, because imagine the number of non-Kuli Legos and everyone else who basically are undiscovered out there, so amazing for that, yeah.
Nonkululeko Mlaba has taken the most wickets in a single edition of a Women's T20 World Cup in Dubai, taking over from Marizanne Kapoor, who picked up 9 and she got 12 of those wickets. I'm going to ask a final question to Akhona. If there's any comments or questions or just something that you'd like to share, don't be shy because I'm going to call you out. I'll be failing if I do not bring this up. The first Black female GM of the KFC brand globally. It's a big weight to carry, but it's also such a power boundary breaker that you are. I almost feel like that sort of leadership is needed so much, not just in cricket, but in society. The gender equality angle of this program just speaks for itself. But from that angle, how would you like to see you building on the gains you've already made as a leader in this space?
So, I call myself a fierce gender advocate. Every time I walk into a room, I walk with one agenda, and that's to make sure that women are included in conversations. And that they're included in decision-making tables. And therefore, for me, mini cricket provides such a beautiful platform, because typically what we do, and some of the beautiful programs we run in our organization, they catch the women when they get to the workplace. Now, through mini cricket, we're able to catch them young. From the age of 6, we can already start to talk to the girl child and talk about issues of inclusion and help them to build up their confidence. And my view is, if you can build up a child's self-esteem from that age, you can build up their confidence. They can be whoever they want to be.
Well, that's fantastic. Thank you so much for an amazing chat on the study. I feel like it's the start of many more conversations to come as we tell stories.